Every year, millions of old refrigerators are thrown away around the world. If these refrigerators end up in landfills, it will be a huge waste, and refrigerators are also a huge source of pollution. On average, each refrigerator contains 9 kilograms of foam insulation, 125 grams of refrigerant gas, 3.5 tons of carbon dioxide equivalent, 2 grams of mercury, an average of 76.5 kilograms of each unit of plastic, metal, and glass. If recycled, they can become valuable resources. According to statistics, more than 95% of the materials in refrigerators can be recovered. From steel, aluminum, copper to plastic and PU foam, all can be recovered and reused. However, refrigerators are also one of the most difficult items to recycle because they are full of polluting gases that can leak out. So how to recycle refrigerators? Let's answer this question in today's video. Welcome to Iron Hand Tech channel. Before old refrigerators can be recycled, they need to be collected and transported. These refrigerators come not only from e-waste collection centers, but also from electronics stores where customers exchange their old refrigerators for new ones. The transportation of these refrigerators requires great care because old refrigerators contain toxic gases such as CFCs and HFCs. If the refrigerator is broken or damaged during transportation, these gases can leak out, which is especially harmful to the environment. These gases are thousands of times more polluting than carbon dioxide. This is why the transport trucks must comply with strict environmental safety regulations. Each refrigerator is tightly secured to prevent collisions. We have come to the next step, and this is the most important step of the whole process: the treatment of the refrigerant gas and compressor oil. Refrigerators contain refrigerant gases such as CFCs, HFCs, or HCFCs. These substances can destroy the ozone layer and contribute to the greenhouse effect. If they leak out, the consequences will be very serious. That is why today, R600A and R134A are used as alternatives to reduce the impact on the environment. A refrigerator has a lifespan of 10 to 20 years, so old refrigerators that are being recycled still contain toxic gases. This device helps workers identify whether the gas in the refrigerator is ozone depleting or not. And here is a specialized vacuum system. This system will suck out the refrigerant gases inside the refrigerator. These gases will be compressed and put into high-pressure tanks. Then they will be transferred to specialized facilities for processing or destruction according to international safety standards. For toxic gases such as CFC or HFC, they will be pyrolyzed for treatment. The final product is water. For new generation gases, they can be reused for the next product. In addition, refrigerators also contain oil from the compressor. This oil can contain toxic substances, so it needs to be collected separately. Workers will use an automatic system to suck out the oil and transfer it to safe containers. Then, this waste oil will be recycled or safely destroyed. Now the refrigerator is safer to disassemble each part. Compressor disassembled to separate copper, aluminum, and steel. These wires contain copper, which is one of the most valuable metals. These wires are then recycled to recover the copper. Circuit boards. These electronic circuit boards contain precious metals such as gold, silver, copper. They will be sent to a specialized e-waste processing plant. Then we can recover precious metals such as gold, silver. Once the parts are removed, the remaining parts of the refrigerator enter a high-powered crusher. Here, the crusher chews up these materials into small pieces and feeds them into an automated sorting system. First, a magnetic sorter separates steel scraps from the mix. Then, an eddy current separator separates non-magnetic metals, such as aluminum and copper. Finally, an optical scanning system sorts plastics and PU foam. Steel or aluminum is melted down and recycled into building materials or raw materials for other industries. Meanwhile, plastic can be recycled to produce bricks, household appliances, PU foam. The insulation foam inside is one of the most difficult plastics to recycle. The only way to recycle them is to grind them and reuse them as insulation material. Now you have a better understanding of the components of your refrigerator that are responsible for greenhouse gas emissions, as well as the different steps involved in recycling this appliance. There is no doubt that recycling your refrigerator is a small gesture that has a big impact on your ecological footprint. That is the power of recycling your refrigerator. Thank you for joining this journey. Let's support and participate in recycling, because a green and sustainable planet starts with the smallest actions. See you in the next video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you found this video helpful. Goodbye and see you soon.